Many congratulations. People feel so much happier about the victory and to some extent what they've seen tonight, Carlos. What about you?
I think we wanted to react today because after one defeat like the other day against Fulham, was very important today, compete really well the game. Sometimes when you have one defeat like that one, can affect a lot to the insecurity of the players, can affect a lot to the confidence. Then or can increase the competitive level of the team. And I was watching this because I was watching the team playing very concentrated in all the moments of the game, knowing how to control the game in some parts, but only some moments. But I know that after you arrive from one important defeat, it's not easy to play well, but you need to compete well. And for me, this is what the team did today.
And you had to find that competitiveness tonight after a difficult opening phase. Preston had many chances in the first half.
I think they had some chances, it's true, but I think we had some chances too. We were close to make some finishing and we were close to dominate the game. I was watching like the game was very balanced in the first half with some moments alternative for them, with some moments alternative for us. They were creating some chances from some crosses from the left side, and they will find this possibility, but for me the team was defending well the box. Only in one situation we suffered a little bit more, but in some of the moments for me the team put the ball in offensive half and we were controlling the game. We wanted to harm more them, we wanted to create more chances, but the second half, for me the first minute of the second half were difficult to take the control at that moment. And at that moment I was watching like them start to feel more comfortable in the pitch than us. But with the chances that we do, for me today the options we had to do two chances because Matty Pearson was not ready to play the game, and Lees went to the game. We knew that O'Brien and Lees, they couldn't play the 90 minutes, but unfortunately Danny Ward was one player that asked for the change because he didn't feel well, and all our three substitutions was substitution that we had to do because O'Brien couldn't play the 90 minutes, Lees couldn't play the 90 minutes, and Danny Ward didn't feel well, and plus Matty Pearson. Then in this type of difficulty for me, and I like more because the reaction of the team was for me fantastic facing the difficulty today.
While we're on the subject of selections, Carlos, how big a difference do you think your selection of goalkeeper Lee Nicholls was today instead of Ryan Schofield?
I cannot give any answer about because I was watching today Lee Nicholls and I couldn't watch today Ryan Schofield. We have confidence with the two keepers. For me, Lee Nicholls saw enough mature managing some moments of the game. Then I only can evaluate his performance.
Even in the difficult circumstances that you had to make the changes, how effective were Campbell and Holmes, who forced the goal, when you did have to bring them on?
It's necessary that every player from the bench help the team in any moment, in any circumstance. Sometimes it's not easy when the game is very balanced and they are dominating the game to go to the pitch and trying to change the dynamic. I was watching Juan Campbell, like always I watch, giving everything to the team, making a lot of effort. Unfortunately, Campbell had the COVID and he was missing a couple of weeks of training. Then still I know that he's going to continue improving his fitness level because he's a player that every time that he is in a better physical conditions, he can perform better.
We're going right through the squad here, and as you reel the names off, Carlos, I'm wondering, as many fans will be, as to whether this is your squad now for the rest of the season. Do you expect to add to them with maybe new signings?
Sorry, can you repeat again? Sorry.
How much more business do you think you're going to do in the transfer market? Do you expect new faces to come in still?
I think we always are continue how to strengthen the team, and it's very important for us to strengthen the team before we finish the market. So I know that LeBron and all his people continue working on these ideas because every possibility that make us feel stronger, the club have the determination to go straight.
But where do you think that you need strengthening in the squad? Which positions?
More than one position within the team have different alternatives to come play because we know that, for example, Sinan is one player that still we didn't watch enough in the team, but it's a player that he can play as a winger or he can play as a number 10. Holmes is very similar to him because he can play as a winger or he can play as a number 10. For me, everything is going to depend more about the possibilities and the options that we find that are according to our possibilities, more than any specific position that I can tell you right now.
Understood. And emotionally, Carlos, yourself, the team, how much different does it feel now that you've won a championship game for the first time this season?
Being honest, I wanted to win that game because I wanted to see our fans enjoying. I know how much they have suffered, and I know that every time we don't get a positive result, this is going to be the feeling, and I never feel well because I always try to make my best to make them feel proud of the team, and to, when they are watching Huddersfield, and like that they feel represented with the team, how the team is performing in the pitch. So more than come or not come about the result, I am very happy because every time I see the fans enjoying with the team, I feel really well for this.
Tonight your work is done. Thank you for talking to us live on BBC Radio Leeds.
You are welcome.